What's up, what's up, what's up? You already know it is. It's your boy Marketing with Dom. I'm the #1 OnlyFans trainer in the world. I've taught over 4,000 content creators and I've taken millions of dollars from the OnlyFans platform. And today we're going to go over a mini course. So if you don't stay and watch this video, you are making a huge mistake because there is so much money and opportunity. And I'm going to teach you things I know for a fact watching these YouTube videos that they overlook on simple things that make a huge difference in the building of your OnlyFans business. So welcome to the mini course. Let's go. 5 steps into getting it. All right. First of all, a little bit about me. I started off as a chatter in the OnlyFans business 4+ years ago, and I ended up selling my agency for multiple 6 figures and kept a consulting job to continue making 6 figures consulting with agencies. Why do I do that? Because why? Everybody's goal is not to work till you die, but to be able to make the same amount of money working less, not only work a couple hours a week teaching and strategizing with content creators. And today I'm going to talk about how you can get started in the agency space. Now, okay, what we're going to go over and cover today, building a brand for OnlyFans brand. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going to talk about that, right? Like why you need to build a brand for an OnlyFans brand. Like, that's very important. How to find creators. We're going to talk about things that I know for a fact these YouTubers aren't telling you. First of all, onboarding content creators, where the money is actually made, and automating the business. Why would you? First of all, you can make a lot of money by doing the work, but if you don't quickly automate it and put processes in there, you're going to be pretty much self-employing yourself. And we're going to talk about that today. First of all, step 1, building the brand for OnlyFans brand. Now, people are going to be like, what does that even mean? In this time and age, right? If you don't already have a website and social media, that is basic brand acknowledgement. Right? Like, you want creators to come work with you and make money with you, but you don't even have a basic website, which is like the barrier to entry. You don't have your social media connected to that. And there's 2 ways you can do it. And I'm going to tell you this right now. There's 2 ways to do it. 1, build a brand, or build your brand. First of all, I built my brand first because I understood that people buy from people first. You know, building a brand is actually so much more expensive to get brand recognition, but to be a person and to be the person that gives it information and build a personal brand first and then build a brand after is way better. Now, people are going to tell you build this landing page or build this Instagram page up and don't put yourself behind it. But honestly, people buy from people. If you can't sell in the OnlyFans agency business, you can't build a business. Like, if you can't sell to a creator, then also understand how to sell to their subscribers. Like, you really have no choice. So the very first thing is you need to build a website and you need to build your brand around that website. It gives you longevity and power that you just don't even know exists when you first start. You think somebody's going to sign with you if they just randomly catch you on Instagram and you tell them one time? Not existence. Why do you need websites? Because you need a back end. You need to be able to remind that person who you are so that it's ready for them to move forward. They see you, which is building the whole system. Now, we're going to talk about that in my mastermind. I have a waiting list for already. You can go down below this link and click on the agency mastermind if you're down to do that. But let's keep getting into this mini course because I really want to explain these things to you. So build out your brand first. Now, the second thing is finding content creators. First of all, if you do not understand that it is such a high jump to get in a DM and tell somebody to get on a call with you, that's such a far leap. And that's why most of you get 0 success when you're doing all these DM, platform strategies that I see all the time. Yes, those DMs work for the platform that has a good brand. And the brand that is built and understanding what they're giving them in exchange for opportunity, that needs to be met. What do I mean by that? When you're DMing content creators over and over again saying, come join me, make money with me, make money with me, that is a terrible offer. Yes, you can find them on every single platform, but what is your offer that you're giving them? It's a better offer to give them a chance to work with you for free and you to get a testimonial that you can even know what you're doing so you can start building out social proof that you've worked with people. Now, most people tell you just get in for free, offer them 50%, but like, most creators are not trying to work with somebody for 50%. They would better work for somebody with a service which can get you into building that 50% or 60% or working for free to get to that point. And that's what you need to do. Find creators on Instagram, DM them. You need a better offer than, hey, come make money with me. And I'm going to teach you another trick on this next one, is how to continuously get them in. And this is going to blow your fucking mind. Because if you're sitting here like, oh, I've been DMing, I've been watching all these strategies and nobody's getting responded, because your brand's not even built. A good brand makes it easier to sell. A good individual brand makes it easier to sell. Now, if you skip the brand part and you just try selling, people are going to be like, why would I buy from you? Most people don't even commit. They don't even say on their freaking main Instagram page, hey, I do this. They don't. They just say, oh, I'm DMing people. People aren't random. You got to be specialist. People want specialists. Make your brand stand out. Understand the process. This is why I wanted to explain this to you. Everybody in every major industry as a person needs a manager or an agency. They all work with a music artists, writers, athletes, TV personalities. They all work. They all work with agencies. So when people come in, it's like, is it oversaturated? It's not oversaturated. It's actually undersaturated by people who know what they're doing. It's oversaturated by these people who think they're just going to jump in here. They're going to make a bunch of money. You got to have a little bit of skill first. And I'm going to teach you about building the business skill, right? Because that's what you got to understand. You got to build the business. Now, this is the thing that's most important. And I'm going to express this to you because it all lines up together. A good brand, looking for creators, and then onboarding a content creator is all in sync. Now, most people say all that's first and then you onboard them. But no, the onboarding process and the signing process and the brand building process is all connected in one. And let me show you how that works. Okay, let me talk about that. And I wish I could show you so much more on this platform, but I can't show you things because you don't want to get blocked on YouTube. You don't want to get knocked out. Let me move my head away from these words in front of here. You don't want to be blocked out. So that's what my mastermind is for, is so I can show you things. And when we do our weekly lives and stuff like that, murking that shit. Okay. First of all, you need to understand how the platform works, and you need to understand that the onboarding process is at the same time the selling process. Most people try to sign a creator, then put them on the onboarding process. No, we put a creator through an interview onboarding process so that everything's already ready when they're ready to sign. And if they don't sign, I can keep reaching out to them and I'm ready to go. Most people stop reaching out to creators after they ghost them. They get all upset and they're like, oh, I'm mad, man. You ghosted me. No, that's life. It's called distractions. It's part of the business. Understand how to step into that. And we're going to talk about how you do that, which is one. When you get on a call with somebody, you don't set somebody up for a call to talk about making money. No, you put them in an interview. Right? Like, if you seriously mess up that mistake and what you try to do is tell me, get on a call and we'll talk about it. No, I want an interview. I want information, because here's what you don't know. Most people want to go to places that other people are already at, and most people want to go into business with people who already have business. So if you try to say, hey, I want to sign you, that's one thing. But hey, you want to interview to possibly work with us? And I break that step down and show you guys how to do that. But you got to understand that's the process you need to build. Your brand needs to look good. They need to come into an interview process when you find them. You don't want to just be like, oh, here, come sign and get on a call. That's such a far jump, right? And then once that's such a far jump, you have such less, like you do so much less. You need to automate the process. They need to be able to come in, land on your landing page, join into the interview process, get all the questions answered before they even get on the phone with you, because that time in its own, trying to find that, spends so much time. Don't do that shit. Don't fucking be that person. Stop following these people on YouTube. I even promised me. That's why I'm saying my mastermind, I tired after I sold my agency. I was like, I'm going to make an impact. I'm going to teach people how to build this business right. And how I still make thousands of dollars and thousands of dollars a month from fucking coaching in the agency space. And then also with content creators still making thousands and thousands of dollars. And even after losing $300,000 with a website and building, I'm rebuilding a site right now to do that again. And I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing that. You know what I mean? And that's what you got to understand, which is the process. You got to automate your systems and processes. Now, where do you actually make money? Like, let me talk about this. First of all, let me talk about this. There's two ways that people get into this business and they talk about how to actually make money. Most people, OnlyFans, they self-employ themselves. And they're not, it's versus an OnlyFans owner. I'm an owner. I don't actually do any of the actual work anymore. I employ people to put a system on it, because you have to be able to leverage money and time. Now you have to leverage other people's time and give them money so that you can be able to make the money. I'd rather make $5,000 a month doing absolutely nothing, barely working, than making $15,000 a month just doing all the work. And I had to understand that when I first did it, because yes, you may have to start off as self-employed, but you really need to understand what an agency owner is. You have to build processes and systems for other people to actually do, so you can remain working on the business and not working in the business. And that's what you have to understand once you start signing creators. Is not about making the most money, but removing yourself and having the most time, because time is priceless, not money, and money can be found everywhere. Okay? Now let's get into this last thing. Automating the business. Actually, I don't even talk about that as much, but automating the business, let me move my head out of the way because I'm over here, my head's in the way again. Automating the business is posting strategies, actually posting on the page, content strategies, how they're actually going to create the strategies, how do you get them that information that they need, how do you, like that stuff, you have to automate that stuff so that you're not doing this every time a content creator comes in. Then editing, they're supposed to say editing right here, editing customers' videos, content marketing is way down here, my bad. That's how you know I don't be pre-scripting and stuff like that, but if y'all fuck with me, y'all already know we about the business, right? And then chatters on the actual page, all this stuff has to be automated for you to scale. So you have to automate, understand, you have to move from all of that to automating your coaching. You have to coach other people to do the same job you do, and if you don't do that, you put yourself in a very, very tight position. Now, come on, guys. If this ain't the best menu course y'all been through on YouTube, let me know. Comment down below, say, yo, this shit was lit. This explains it. And that's why I said I have my mastermind in a waiting list, because I actually want to show you how this is done. I want to show you, I want to let you coach. I want you to work with other agencies and people who've been working with me for a while, who are making $5,000 to $10,000 a month, who are making even more than that. And I'm going to show you how to get it done, how I continuously do that. It's not about signing all the top creators. It's about being helpful in the industry. It's about serving. It's about serving the purpose in the industry. And if you don't understand how to set up all the things I just showed you right now, creators would have to do by themselves. But if an agency does it, that's where you actually earn your income, which is automating the system so it's simpler for the creator. But that doesn't mean the creator doesn't have to work. And that's what most agencies make a mistake on, by telling them, hey, come me, you barely have to work. No. If you want to come make $100,000 a month with me, or $100,000 a year, you have to put in the work, because a content creator has to become a great content creator. Otherwise, why would you sign terrible content creators? It's hard to make a terrible content creator a bunch of money. So let's get into this. Because I stopped selling my main course, like I had a $1,000 course, and I'm going to give you guys access to that course with both of these mastermind groups. It's a $1,000 course for $97 a month. You get to add a $1,000 course on there. And if you're already an agency moving, you're having a hard time staffing, building, getting all that stuff, and you want to actually work with me one-on-one, you get one-on-one calls, as well as outsourcing to my team to build your staff and chatters, and we take care of all that, helping you do that. And you just have to pay those people per hour, which I'm telling you, it's 10 times easier to fucking make more money when you don't have to staff your team and do all that other things. But as an agency, you get to build your business. I decided to step behind agencies, because I was like, at the end of the day, I could do this. I still help creators, but agencies are so needed. And if I can get behind them to make powerful merch so that you can build on top of your business rather than building in it, that's what I'm here to do. So if you want to get in our waiting list, because there is a waiting list, join the waiting list down below and become part of our nation. This is for rebels only. This is for people who know they're going to be in this niche, want to make money, and don't want to spend thousands of dollars. I'm giving away my network in this stuff and everything that I've learned and taught that have made hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, millions of dollars over the last 4 years, and as well as $20+ million directly from the OnlyFans platform. Like, you're not getting all that anywhere else. Everywhere else, you're going to jump into a course, they're going to pay you, talk to you sometimes, and maybe that shit. Come get to the bag if you really want it. All right, it's your boy Marketing with Dom. Comment down below if the video is trash. I love you guys too. You guys help me with the algorithm. Comment down below if you're like, yo, this is some fucking gas. I want to learn more, and I don't want to spend an arm alone to get there, and I really want to push into this business. That's what I'm here to do. It's your boy. Turn up. It's next level. Let's go.